Well, hi again, and welcome back to the channel. So this is part 2 of our trip out west of Sydney. Last week in part 1 we visited Blue Mountains National Park and came across this amazing canyon after a bit of a bushwalk to find it. We did get lost a couple of times, but we did eventually find it and got some incredible shots of it. So if you haven't seen part 1 of this series, make sure you click on the link and go have a look at that. This week we're going to check out two things. We're going to do firstly the Zig Zag Railway, which is over near the town of Lithgow, out west of Sydney, and you can probably see it on screen now. And then afterwards we're going to head off to the town of Orange and go check out a waterfall at Orange as well. So, okay, let's go. Well, hi again. So time right now is about 8:45 in the morning. Not your typical sunrise kind of shoot this, because we had to wait for some light in the sky. The sun's actually right behind you, so we're facing the west right now. We've come down to this amazing little abandoned railway now. It used to be a siding for what was called the Zig Zag Railway many years ago. But the actual bridge itself is still standing. There's actually 3 bridges, and I've framed up the shot so you can actually see the other 2 bridges in the shot here as well. Very simple shot. I've just got the leading line of the rails heading off into the distance. My shutter speed right now is a 100th of a second because it's so bright. I'm still at f9 and just using the leading line. I haven't set the tripod up too high because I want to try and get down a little to get that leading line look. There's a shot from here, there's another shot from over on the right hand side which shows the bridge, and there's one slightly up on the hill here which is probably the best of the 3, and we'll try and get a couple of shots for you to have a look at. I'm going to do this in landscape, I'm going to do this in portrait as well. So anyway, let's get this first one in, check it out. And it was at this stage that I discovered all of the video footage that I spent some considerable time putting together for you guys was completely unusable. For some reason my vlogging camera decided to blow out all the highlights and it's completely unwatchable. So rather than not see the shots and what we did that day, why don't I put the shots up anyway for you guys to have a look at, and then we'll move on. So there it was, the Zig Zag Railway. Unfortunately I didn't get any footage of it, but some nice shots to leave with. Anyway, so we moved from the Zig Zag Railway out further west, back down the mountains and across to the beautiful little country town of Orange. Been doing some research on this area and found this kind of interesting waterfall that we wanted to go and check it out. Let's go have a look. Well, good morning. So right now I'm down in Orange, and just getting this incredible sunrise. We had some real thick sort of fog lying in the bottom of the valley here. So what I did was I set up a composition. I'm literally stopped at the side of the road here. If you look behind me. I set up a composition here just with this tree right in the centre of the frame. The sky is just on fire behind it, and way up on the right hand side you can just see some of the mist coming, sort of winding its way down through that valley there. The whole sky is just sort of going off around us, and it's just quite an incredible scene. I'm down to about 3 seconds, and I think, yeah, behind us it's all happening up here as well. You can see in the sky, just looking absolutely magnificent. Okay, I've done a couple of shots here. I'm probably going to crop just some of this this foreground out of the shot, so it'll look a little bit more like a panorama. Let's get it in the bag. Check it out. And as if video problems weren't enough to plague me for this trip, I now had some audio issues. So right now I'm explaining to you all the secrets of landscape photography and how to set up your camera. And of course you can't hear me because the mic isn't picking me up at all. So if you decide to dislike this video, make sure you hit that thumbs down button twice just to be sure. Right now I'm explaining what an amazing waterfall it is, how it winds down in between all these rocks, and that I've set up the shot to capture this amazing flow in this little pool at the bottom of the waterfall, along with the secrets, of course. Anyway, let's go and check out the shot. Well, hi again. So now you can hear me properly. I just realized, of course, that the last 3 or 4 videos I've just done for you had no sound whatsoever. So, my bad. Here we go. So, for this shot, what I've done is I've come up a little bit closer to this fall here, set the camera up in vertical portrait type mode, and I'm focused on this top fall coming in here. And the water itself is just snaking its way down the falls here. I've got a grad on right now because the sky is really quite bright, but the sky's not really playing part of the shot. I don't want to let that light creep into the shot. I'm at f13, 2 seconds. Let's take the shot. I like this one. I think this is going to be nice. Okay, let's check it out. Hi again, so now we've come all the way to the top of the falls. We're right at the very top here, and we've got this amazing sort of foam sitting in front of the camera here. So I've set the camera up reasonably sort of low down, mainly with the bigger fall in the background here, and what we're just trying to do is capture this incredible sort of scene here with the water flowing down in the background there. It's right now I think I'm about half a second shot, because I really want to try and get a little bit of flow in the falls itself. So, okay, let's check it out. Hi again. Well, that's it. We're done for the day. In fact, we're done for the trip. We're heading back to Sydney today. What a way to finish it. These falls were just incredible. I mean, the whole cascade all the way down to the river was just incredible. In fact, the whole Midwest of New South Wales that we came to for this trip was just spectacular. We just saw so many things, had such a great trip, got so many shots. Hope you liked some of the shots. In fact, if you do, drop a comment, let me know what was your favourite shot. I'm always interested to know. In fact, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you click subscribe and ring the little bell next to it, it'll alert you anytime I put any of these videos up. Anyway, that's it, we're done. Give it a thumbs up, do all that stuff. We're now off for coffee and breakfast. It's 9:30, sun's up, it's time to go. So, hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Cheers.